Hello, tubers. Kind of been staying outside most of the day. There's a little bit of a thunderstorm right now, so I'm not outside, obviously. Got a little bit of a autumn evening going in the pipe right here. Stuff smells so good. You almost want to eat it. You almost want to get almost want to get like a fork and dig into it like a stack of pancakes. Uh, and it doesn't seem to lose its flavor near the bottom of the bowl like most aromatics. So, if you're a fan of maple syrup and nice sweet aromatics, Autumn Evening by Cornell and Deal, good choice. But you know me, I'll smoke damn near anything. uh, that was the little mini tobacco praise. Uh, there's an epic animal standoff earlier outside. Uh, I wish I'd had my damn camera ready. When it seems whenever stuff like this happens, I don't have my camera ready, but there's this little clearing by a pond on the other side of the complex. And there was a rather epic animal standoff. There was a cat, then a rabbit, then a duck, a mallard, just sitting spaced out and just kind of eyeing each other curiously, seeing what'll happen. the the cat got the cat was got bored and ran off, and there was just a duck and the rabbit. It's like me and there's a me and it's like this family saw it first, and they were watching across. They were playing with water guns, by their apartment, and they all saw this. They all noticed a little standoff right as I did, so they were amused at it. I walked over there and I was watching and checking out, see what would happen. So it was me, the mother, and the kid, just all three watching these animals. The cat eventually got bored and ran off. So it's just a duck and a rabbit. But yeah, that was kind of cool to watch. Uh, uh, we got our new bed delivered today, and it's nice and comfy. So hopefully, no more waking up with migraines for the both of us, me and my wife. I mean, I get really bad migraines, but she gets them worse than I do, actually. And like we really don't have, we really didn't have the money right now for a new bed, but it's kind of a necessity. But fortunately, my credit is good enough that we were able to get it financed. I think now most of my outstanding bills are paid for, so it's not really, you know. My wife's bills, on the other hand, is that's like a whole other ball of wax. But other than that, I've just been pretty much chilling and spending my weekend mostly out on the deck reading and smoking. I got a new fan. I'll show it to you. Why not? Oh, I thought that seat was kind of low. Yeah. But yeah, nice little, uh, nice little fan to keep me cool out on the deck when it's 100 degrees and 99% humidity outside. It's a nice little fan too. I mean, it's only got one speed, but like I told my wife yesterday, that one speed is the one speed I need. But I don't know. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work for this, but I got this sucker working yesterday. It's my this is not a Zippo lighter. It's a this is not a Zippo. Woo. I am not a Zippo. Woo. Woo. And by the way, I am not a crook. And that is kind of a long running joke with me. My last name bears the my last name bears a rather uncanny resemblance to a certain former Democratic president who was known for "I am not a crook." I'm sure you can guess which one that is. But it's already 10 minutes. I can ramble more. Why the hell not? Got my church warden packed up and ready to go with some, looks like Voodoo Queen. It's a Voodoo Queen is a nice, it's another nice, very Perique forward blend by Altadis. I was slightly put off because, you know, the first Altadis blend I tried was a baklava, which tastes nice for a bit, but, you know, it's a black Cavendish blend, so it kind of loses its flavor. Which is I think both the aromatics I have right now are, I think this one, Autumn Evening, is, it's Cavendish in Virginia. Which, Virginia I like in aromatic tobaccos. I also like it, you know, straightforward. At least in the blends I've tried so far, my only experience with a straight full Virginia is the Black XX Rope. And then the Voodoo Queen. The Voodoo Queen I actually like. I didn't like it at first, but it ended up tasting really good. It's a Burley, Virginia, Latakia, and Perique. The Latakia doesn't really come out in the flavor as much in the Voodoo Queen. But the Perique is definitely there. Definitely. Yeah, I'm just gonna go on a rundown of all the tobaccos I got. So I got Bob's Chocolate Flake too. Bob's Chocolate Flake is fucking tasty. It's a Burley, Virginia, and Latakia. And Latakia is definitely there. But the flavor is not sweet. It's not an overly sweet chocolate. It's more of a darker, smoky sort of chocolate, kind of like a dark chocolate. Which, I'm not a big fan of you know, just dark chocolate, you know, just eating dark chocolate, but I find in pipe tobacco and like a pipe tobacco and beer and coffee, it tends to go very well. I've done Autumn Evening. And I've got the McClellan Colombian Mocha, which was odd to me at first. It's a Black Cavendish and a Virginia. It's flavored with coffee and chocolate. I kinda bought it on a whim. I told my wife I was gonna try a coffee flavored tobacco. That's nice too. It like the autumn evening from Cornell and Deal, it doesn't seem to lose all of its flavor throughout the smoke. Gone through that one. I'm thinking here for a second. I think then we have the good old Hearth and Home Stogie. It's a cigar leaf blend with I guess you could say it might be like Billy Bud, but there's no Latakia in it at all. The Perique is definitely a main player. And then you get the hints of the Virginia and such throughout the smoke. But it's a very, very, very nice non-aromatic. I doubt my wife loves the room note. That's why it's like I doubt my wife loves the room note on that one because it's so it's similar to Bayou Night, which tastes good in the pipe but smells like shit in the room. It's a nice, cool smoking. It's not a. It comes kind of dry, which from what I've been reading, Russ, guy that blends it, he tends to prefer making his tobaccos a bit on the drier side. I can't remember the reasoning behind it, but whatever magic he does, it tastes pretty damn amazing. Hopefully I'll go into more detail on more of these tobaccos when I'm not rambling. It's just kind of impromptu. This is probably... Actually, this will be my longest video ever. I'm already at 18.5 minutes. But, until the next... Oh, that's Merlin. I'm used to him being under my desk. And actually... he kind of looks like the cat that was part of the standoff I mentioned earlier in the video. Merlin's a long-haired kitty. The cat earlier was a short hair. But I'm gonna cut this video off before, I start making a random, hour-long documentary on the life of a long-haired hippie pipe smoker. So, until next time, take care and keep your stick on the ice.